is like a typical viewrail install. You know, the first part you have to do is find all the pieces and parts and be real calm about everything. And everything will come together, and if it doesn't, viewrail will send you what you need. So that's the part we're in, so I'm feeling good. These bolt holes right here are going to cover you for. So they built. You know what an apple box is?
I think I know what you're
like from film, but they also used to use them for picking apples, like a heavy-duty hardwood box. They have that. That's the tread. It bolts between this, two bolts on either side. That's it. Done. Brandon, what are all those other UPS boxes? Is it just the legs, or it's other stuff that we need?
The ones that are coming in?
Yeah.
It should just be the legs.
Even though there was 3 boxes in the shipment, then one's going to Florida. It really was probably 2 were for us and 1 was for someone else. That's probably what it was.
I'm hoping so.
Okay. Because then the one was like delayed to Friday delivery. That's what I emailed last night. But it says it's going to Boynton Beach, Florida.
Yeah.
So
it should just be the leg columns that got put in each box, and then they put the plates in a separate box.
find? We got to find this B39, right? That's the main piece we want, right?
Yep. And the rest can be put on later.
That's going to be out in those other wood crates. It's going to be a piece of plywood cut into this pattern. Brandon, is this one piece?
Hold on, Joe. That's 2 pieces.
Oh, it's 2 pieces. But they're both labeled that way.
It'll be labeled B39.
B39.
Yeah, so go look for B39, okay? Grab like at least 4 whatever, long 2x6s. We don't need 4, 2 16-footers. You have 10-footers? Yes, so then bring 4 10-footers, okay? Because what we got to do is, if you look at this, these pieces, the UPS lost them, the legs. So we're going to make 2x6s to hold this, 2 2x6s on the corners instead of the legs. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to come down like this. We're going to hit the corner, and we're going to bolt the 2x6. Then we're going to bring this piece around, and then
this is not those over there?
No, these are for the upstairs. This is for the angle brackets. You know what happened was they were painted black by mistake. They needed to be white. So when they painted them white, they shipped them out the next day, and then they didn't get here on time. So they're coming tonight at 7 o'clock. So we'll install them tomorrow. In any event, so have somebody grab 4 2x, okay? And let's get those over here. And we're going to start off by basically getting this piece loosely bolted in place, and then we'll pin it on the other end. So yeah, as soon as when we have a couple minutes, we'll let them just run a saw over there and cut that edge off. Let's get it out of our way of our heads and stuff like that. doing right now to get the header plate like perfectly level and at the right elevations, because the terrace system builds off that plate right there. So that plate is your boss. And once we get that plate set, then we can get everything right. So we're gonna get that set. We're actually gonna put temporary bolts in there to hold it up, and then we're gonna get moving with the stringer while the guys go get the right nut driver to put the lag bolts in. What we're gonna do, this is the plate we need, but just so that, okay, fine, let's start with that, Brent. So we'll cut this little tip off too though, right?
Yeah.
So, Manuel, we weren't supposed to cut this piece up, but we're short a piece, so we're gonna make this one work for what we need, okay? So just take the saw, and just cut these like that, okay? And like that, and then cut this little tip off, okay? And then we're ready to go. Because you can see in this house, I can't get to that third floor any way other than here. Yeah. So I gotta build a real staircase here. So what we're gonna do here is, we're gonna pick this piece up right here, okay? This plate over here is going on top of that plate on those 6 holes right there. Yeah, so just take like 2 or 3 of the lock screws, just temporary, tack it up, and then ultimately this platform is gonna end up right here. And then we can put the padding, those blocks you just cut, and lag bolt that into the blocking. All right, so we got the first stringer going up over here. I like to see the measurement works out because the purple is where we added some blocking. He's gonna just set some temporary lag bolts into that plate. Hold up. Hold up. There you go.
Okay, so we need another one here just to hold it. Use this one?
No, I would do here first, right?
Yeah.
I'd hit this one right here, Brandon, right?
Yeah.
Here, this one. Necesitamos que no se mire.
We can end up cutting these in half too.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, just take the 2 seconds. This thing's supported right now.
Yes.
Hold on, just grab a pencil. Who's got a pencil?
No, es que esta estaba muy alto. Ponga el nivel.
There you go. Put the level on. Sorry. You good?
Good.
You want to take one hand and put it on there? And I'll get out of your way? There you go. 3. Just pick one of the 3, 2 of the 3, whatever you want. We're gonna
Big ones?
Yeah, we're gonna with the big ones. We're gonna replace it with lags. So just put them, tag it. I think you're good right there. We can do the rest with lags. You might as well just do the rest with the legs. All right, you can chill. You're stable. You can let go. Bolts.
Oh, okay.
These all get lags. These get lags. Brandon, you want us to use all these holes?
Actually, lag in the center. The inner wood frame, the lags are actually going to go through that inner wood frame.
Okay.
So if we can get one in the center temporarily, or
For now.
one lag in the center, that'll be the permanent lag.
Yeah.
If you want to leave that in temporarily, that's fine. This is where having the column would have been
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So should we put the column, this wood post in for now?
Yeah, if we want to put the wood post in for now, and then
What happens with the permanent column? Does it get lagged into the wall? What happens with it?
these ones will get lagged in the walls. It should have back.
Okay, so for now, just put one lag in here. Drill it out and put a real lag bolt right here.
Yeah.
This lag bolt in and that column, we can actually start coming this way, right?
Yeah.
Is there an L bracket to make that turn, or what's the deal?
The column is
The L bracket. Okay.
Yep.
Good thing we held it off the wall a nice amount, so we'll have some clearance on the backside there. stringer that comes down to the first floor. Brandon here at viewrail feels like it's a good way to do this, to do the big U shape of the stair, and then we'll fill the center in after. So I think it makes sense. It's a good way to go. And we're gonna have a little hang up here to have our tile guy come cut the tile floor out under this plate. So it'll be nice to give him some time to do that while we keep going.
Yeah. So I guess it's gotta go.
That's these B50s?
Yep, those are there.
All right, so let's get these. You're good over here. Chill for right now. Don't worry about marking that right now. Yeah, let's get the other one in place. We're gonna chill on that. Let's get this. Take those B50s and bolt them on over here. Let's bring the other stringers in, and then we'll get everything square together. Okay. We're gonna get these L brackets installed. Okay, on here. Then we're gonna bring this stringer down and bolt it on over here, and then we're gonna bring the other stringer over here and bolt it down over there, and then we'll square everything together. Okay. Cool. We'll come up with a weird way to install the third floor because we were missing one piece, and UPS we were waiting for, but here's UPS. Let's see if this is our piece. Receive this delivery. All right, cool. I'm going to send someone stronger than me to come get it, okay?
Yeah, that'd be great.
So we were about to come up with a different way to assemble the stairs because two of the columns we noticed when we were at the factory were painted the wrong color. So they were repainted and there was a whole mishap with shipping, and so they didn't make it on viewrail's truck and they were coming on UPS, and it said delivery by 9 p.m. So literally we were just about to say, let's maybe figure out a way to scramble the install and go a different direction, and UPS is here. So we're gonna, just-in-time construction, working out perfect, Toyota method. No, it's actually pretty much perfect timing because I was literally just saying to him that maybe we'll come up with a way to use extension ladders and get going on the third floor because how much movement there is here.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling good about squaring this thing up.
Yeah, I agree.
So you know what I think the third box was? The plates. That guy leave? No, let me go back down there. Are you 100% sure you don't have a third box? Can you, before you drive out here, call dispatch? Because they told us let me tell you, I just was 3 hours on the phone this morning already. They told us for 100% sure, even though their computer said there was only 2 on this truck, there was 3.
In my truck, there's only 2. The third one, I had no idea. You're gonna have to use a tracking number, and because all I got is 2 tracking numbers for you, which is those 2 overweights. Try, dude. I'm sorry.
No, you did what you could do. Thank you. Okay, so let me call her up. Can you just real quick, can you give me the dimensions of those plates? What they were supposed to be? Because they just told me that if they're not on that truck, they're not on any truck coming here.
Okay.
She doesn't have what you guys have, but she can cut the plate out like in 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and then she can have her guys punch the holes.
That
It's
works.
like, by the time we get there, they probably could do it. I need a little bit of like a major favor. I'm in the middle of a job right now where some parts got made in Indiana in steel, and 1 box didn't come from UPS. Exactly. But I need something that's pretty simple for you guys to do. You just kind of have to drop what you're doing for me if you wouldn't mind. I need 2 3/8 thick 10 by 12 plates made. Yeah. And then I have a little hole pattern that I can email you guys the sketch. Cool. All right, I'm gonna send. If you can cut the plates in the meanwhile, they're 3/8 10 by 12, and I'll send my driver up there. I'm gonna send you I'm gonna get off the phone so I can send out the the email, and then I'll call you after I send it. That's why we try to treat people nicely, because sometimes we need favors, which is pretty much always we need favors. The receptionist said, no problem, we'll tell the shop to stop what they're doing and make you the 2 10 by 12 plates. And if I stop talking to the camera right now, I can email them the drawing so they can drill the holes in the plates. Based on the concept of like ancient Roman engineering, and I'm gonna screw up the Schluter spiel on this.
Yeah.
But you see how you have this like 2 inverted? This is like a column.
Yeah.
Here, this almost looks like the capital of like a column to prevent punching shear, right?
Yeah.
And that's what their pattern does, and the idea that's a decoupling mat. So like that's the whole idea behind mud floors, right? Is that you put a slip sheet, you put something to debond it from the structure, and then you build up this. What's your minimum mud usually? So it's the best what you want to do.
Minimum mud 3/4.
3/4, but you really want to be doing like 1.5 to 2 inches, right?
Well, no, you go 3/4 and then, anything else thicker than that. You don't want to go less than 3/4.
So, and that 3/4 of mud has a rebar, a reinforcement inside it. So basically what you're doing is you're creating a floor on top of the floor, so that when the wood structure shifts on you, that it doesn't telegraph the crack. So this is like a modern product to eliminate the need for that thin set, for that mud base.
Yeah.
And so what the pattern does is that these ones, let me get it right. No, these inversions, these are supporting the tile, and these ribs are supporting the mat.
Okay.
So that's creating this like floating floor. But what happens is that what we were talking about on this piece where this came out clean.
Yeah.
It's not there either. But it might have just been because he cut it there. So, what happens is, especially here, you can see his trowel line.
Yeah.
From when he installed it.
Yeah.
Can I throw you a little shade? Technically, if they were here, they would have wanted you to trowel this way.
Right.
I don't care. But they want you to go opposite direction of the tuck. Yeah. So they want you to trowel this in this direction.
Okay.
Because they want the air to have the shortest route to escape. So if you go this way, the air that's here has to get here to get out. So if you go the shorter way, when they smush the tile down, the idea is that between the grout joint, the air will evacuate and create a better contact on the back. I mean, he got sick contact here, though.
The only reason we change it to leg bolt is because this, you see the screws?
Yeah.
You have to take the screws where the metal gonna go with the
For
the
wall,
bolts.
you need the screws back.
The measurement, which is A1116,
Yeah.
and that's where we at.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing is are those wood screws in all those holes? What's holding that thing up?
It's wood screw, but they're not in the hole.
They're not in the holes. Okay,
No,
good.
they're not in the holes.
Okay, good. Yeah, as long as they're not in the holes, because
No,
you're
they're
gonna
not in the
you're gonna need those holes to
Yes.
screw the steel to the wall. The getting everything square. Don't get focused on that this time. What he said you should do is install the U shape first. Okay. So the outer, all the way. So this piece, then that piece, then this piece. Don't put this piece in next. Okay. Or this piece. Then
Make
put,
the perimeter
then
like
put
we
this
did
piece
here.
in. Then put this piece in. Because this way you can put those, in case they have the holes the wrong way, then that's why those screws were like that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
They assumed that you were going to put this in as the last piece that went in, and you were going to come with the screwdriver from the side. Where the bolts went in this morning? The reason why that was like that.
Oh,
You
okay,
understand?
got you. Yeah, so basically, we will have plenty space without this to work on doing this.
Correct.
So basically, we do the back first, all around, and then we go the opposite on the inside.
And put this wood platform in.
Yes.
Two wood platforms in, and then go. You got me?